Good morning from down under, everyone. My name is Romance Blitz, and we're going to continue our Let's Play of Super Robot Wars Y. This should be part 16 in the series. We're going to be doing the white meteor saw. Just on a bit of a side note, though, before we get started, I have, looks like, managed to get the kill count um, for one of the secret maps, All Ladies. Obviously, it's not going to show up because we're forced to do two maps back to back as per the warning of the last episode, but getting Show and Daba a kill count of 50 combined, so I might be able to stop feeding Show kills now. Let's see. The mission that Shin actually had up on here, I can't actually see. A little bit weird, but it's fine. I know I've got to get him 50 kills anyway, so... Alright, we'll get straight into the episode for today, so don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you have been enjoying the series, otherwise we shall commence the map. Alright, the bridge. I heard you're going to Londinian, Representative Ichiko. I'm pretty sure you already knew Secretary General Ado. Supreme Commander Shah contacted me about it. I'm surprised and glad that you've made an ally of his caliber. But I assume Shah Aznavour has told you about them as well. Them, sir. A certain force is garrisoned in Londinian, heroes of the revolutionary law led by a famous commander. The Londo Bell, you mean? I believe the A event is available for combating the current energy crisis. In addition, we're also aware that you're being targeted by an international terrorist organization. We'd like to send you military assistance to fight against them. The assistance being Londo Bell. Yes, but don't expect much of us, though. At the moment, neither them nor I have much power to give. I appreciate the sentiment regardless, besides we're not any better in that regard. I see, then we shall pull our meager power together into a mighty shield that protects the future. I look forward to the fruits of your efforts. Transmission terminated. It's hard to believe that the famous Londo Bell will be joining the A Advent. Still, don't forget the Secretary General told us not to get our hopes up. Right, residential quarter. We're going to Londinian to join up with the Londo Bell. Yeah, what's the big deal? The big deal, they're basically Neon Zeon's mortal enemies. But we're doing this on the captain's recommendation. It's true, but still. I'm sure the captain's got his reasons, even if they're going over our head. What's this Londo Bell? An independent mobile unit. They belonged to the Federation forces before the new Earth Federation was dissolved, but I'm not sure what they're doing now. And the Londo Bell is where Red Comet's fated rival is, the White Meteor. Real name, Amara. Oh, another cool nickname. It's nowhere near as well known as Red Comet, sadly. Right, so where's this Amara guy? He's an ace pilot for the Earth Federation and Char Asimov's arch rival. Hey, yeah, I've heard of him. He piloted the Gundam. You mean he was a fighter like Doman? No, the Gundam Amara piloted was an Earth Federation mobile suit. 20 machines have the Gundam name, but that doesn't mean they're all made for the same purpose. The name itself is a symbol. A symbol of what? Power, justice, legitimacy, it all depends on what they're used for. There are so many kinds of Gundams. Some are mobile fighters, others belong to the Earth Federation, others are from the colonies. But the Gundam used in the 1 Year War and its pilot Amara are practically famous. They basically performed miracles on the battlefield. He's been the captain's rival ever since the conflict, but they actually fought on the same side once back in the AUG was active. As in, enemies today, friends tomorrow kind of relationship. Something like that. Their relationship is hard to describe from the outside like this, though. You met Amara once, right, Camille? Yeah, I was in Londo Bell with him during the Revolutionary War. So what's he like? All imposing and dramatic and stuff like Char, I'm guessing. Like I heard he snapped during Gurenzabi's speech and broke his monitor with his fist. And that he once used 12 mobile suits as stepping stones to cut down a single huge missile in midair, all in 3 minutes. I don't know where you heard all that, but most of the crazy stories about him are made up. Normally, Amuro is more sensitive and kind-hearted, but he can also be harsh, and he's definitely strong. He's very human is what I'm trying to say. So not the larger-than-life hero type of guy then. Maybe not. But anyone who's ever seen him fight knows exactly why he's the Red Comet's rival. Have you ever fought him personally? Only in mock battles. How'd they turn out? I don't want to talk about it. He has a lot more experience than me. He's even better than you. I kind of want to challenge him myself. If you ever get the chance, go for it. It'll be a good learning experience. Just be prepared for a blow to your confidence. Wait, this alarm. Are we under attack? Combat activity has been started on the AFN's course. For your safety, we ask all civilians to stay indoors. All members of strikers assemble and pair to sortie. Fighting near a colony took about a damn nuisance. Londinian could also be under attack. Let's hurry. Alright, the white meteor saw. Oh, we got the Mark II and the Phage unit as well. Captain, Poseidon forces have broken through the defensive line. Give me a sit rep on the other area. Lieutenant Amuro's team is already engaged in combat, but he can't handle it by himself, and we can't expect any reinforcements. They have the advantage as long as we have to focus on protecting the colony. And the Poseidon forces, heavy metals, have anti-beam coating too. That makes them tough to deal with for any mobile suit relying mainly on beam weaponry. All forces maintain their defenses, focus on slowing them down. You think that poultry force is enough to fight me, but aren't gonna kill us with the extra 13. They told me to be cautious of the ones here, but I see nothing worthy of my caution. Captain, was it this time? Look. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, Alright, we'll get Misaki some levels. Let's make sure I've got everyone I need to use. Combat OV, Raiden's there's, Kimiel's here. Impulse is here. Yeah, okay. Bonnabelle is currently in combat with Poseidon forces. Sounds like we came in the nick of time. This is Ichiko Y. Van Burnett, representative of the Marvel City State A event. Bonnabelle, come in. We're here to provide assistance. This is Captain Bright Noah of the NLN's Peacekeeping Squadron, the Rondo Bell. Your assistance is appreciated. Are you sure about this, Mr. Chica? The plan is for Rondo Bell to join the A Advert and makes them allied forces. And even if not, Londinian will be in danger if we do nothing. Fair, we can't exactly afford to abandon the colony, can we? So that's the Earth Federation's strongest independent force. I guess they're under the LNN's management now, huh? This MRO person is nowhere in sight. They stripped the London Belt of most of its power after the new Earth Federation was dissolved, but it seems they're having a harder time with equipment and manpower than we thought. Lieutenant Emma, are you alright? Camille, you're with them? I'll explain later, let's drive off the Poseidon forces first. Alright, we're counting on you for support. They got an A-class heavy metal, which means a member of the extra 13 must be here. All units all units support the Londo Bell and intercept the Poseidon forces. Roger. If Amaray isn't here, then we just have to handle this instead. Alright. So, the Rakhalum. Pretty standard battleship you get in a couple of Super Rebel Wars games. Sometimes you get the white base, but obviously as the series goes down the line, you get the more improved version. Question mark skill. Excel, Bullseye, Trust, Snipe. Generally, I only remember the Rakhalum having 2 pilots, which is pretty bollocks for a battleship, but other than that, it's still pretty solid. The Methus, so flight mode, so you can transform basically. Repair device, it's what you expect of a support unit. Fire is a new type and has cheer, and a cheap cheer at that. She generally has pretty good supports for supporting, which is kind of fair. Generally you shove her in a better mech the second that you get upgrades, which we'll certainly be doing. Gundam Mark II, piloted by Emma. What you kind of expect: beam saber, shoot, move and fire stuff. She has potential, decent skills like focus, flash, and bullseye. You can't really complain. Compared to this fun thing where it's got a beam coat, and you know, still lacking a lot of move and fire type stuff, but it's still pretty much better than the Gundam Mark II. I have seen Gundam Zeta. I do like Gundam Zeta. The end kind of makes me cringe a little bit because of a certain syndrome that the creator tends to involve himself with. That's a bit unfortunate. Happens in a few Gundam series, and there's not much you can do about it. But overall, I still like Zeta. Alright, so we shall go form up our battle lines. What we're going to do is we're going to try and get Jabba to go beat up the name dude, just because, you know, they share some wonderful wonderful similarities between this cast. But I would love to get Camille hit and run sometime in the foreseeable future. I'm also relatively certain that we'll have more enemies to come, just because the fact that we so outnumber the enemy is a little bit strange to not have any additional friends coming. Huh? Oh. It automatically transforms. Okay. That's, This unit transforms in flight mode while moving, is treated as flying while moving, it cannot land, or any stays as normal that's completely different. I've never seen that before. I kinda like that. Alright. We'll let them approach us.
運動性能が高い小評価甘いんだよタイミングは読めてるやられた分は倍にして返す負けられない絶対これでこれがグレンの輻射波動だもうダメだ持たない
Oh, well, Calvin got the kill there. Which is fine, she needed experience anyway, because these guys are level 12. Alrighty, yeah, so Camille is someone who we need to get score on as well, so Alright, yeah, I didn't expect that to really do much. What about explosive bolt? Can I just punch you with the explosive bolt? Yeah. Cool. Go get him, Camille.
Beam が効かなくても戦い方はあるまだ抵抗するのならさせるか機体を捨てるしかない
Yeah, so as you imagine, it might be hard to show off some of these units' attacks, just because this anti-beam coating is going to be super damn annoying. But we'll manage somehow. Finally, I get to see you again, Camille. What did you find during your time with Neo Zeon?
今は戦うしかないんだからやってみせる
こういう時こそ前に出なくてはもらった
Oh, she actually dodged. Okay. It's like, oh, I forgot that. I was gonna say, I forgot the support attack, but it's fine, we're gonna show it off here anyway. The Wonder Bell was shifted most of its power when it was transferred to the NLN. That doesn't change the fact that we have to fight, that's why I've continued piloting all these years.
逃がしはしないわこれなら
Cool. Alright, and you shouldn't need to kill anymore, so... Of course, all that's too strong. Captain Bright, what am I gonna do with you? I'll try to weaken it, Chica. Alright, Shin. Have at it. Alrighty, we do kind of have to move over this way a bit more. Alright, I think the big robots can kind of handle this side. I'm gonna try and get Dabo over to him. That huge battleship's arrival must have altered the course of battle. Considering the forces of the being mobilized here, I'll be rather stuck if I don't get results in that case. Dabo that one. Go after that one. They're trying to destroy the colony with the Buster launcher. So they want to destroy Rodinia, not take control of it. There's this wall, don't take it personally. Here we go. I don't think so. Did he just ram me? Let's see, your anti-beam defenses block this. That was a cheap trick. Your piloting's impressive, however. They're outmaneuvering me. Barn gonna kill us. How is that possible? Amuro, you made it. Sorry, Bright, I had something to deal with. But I wrapped things up over there, so now I can focus on the main force. I can't believe you destroyed that much of certain forces and still came to help us. Holy, did you see the way that guy fought? No run-of-the-mill pilot can pull off those maneuvers that fluid. That's how Lieutenant Amuro Ray, Earth's greatest ace, fights. He's nuts, no wonder he's the Red Comet's rival. Don't get too excited, I push this machine too hard, I can't fight any more than this. Lieutenant Amuro, head over to the Evets Hangar 1. Is that you, Camille? The captain left a mobile suit for you there, sir. Something from Shah. I dare you humiliate me, this will not go unpunished. I guess I don't have a choice here. Wait, the mobile suit the captain left. Amory's gonna pilot it. Oh, the mass produced. What do you know, he gets it right away. New gun, the mass produced type. I didn't think it actually existed. Amuro is in a Gundam we can't lose now. I'm a little disappointed it's not a white machine though. Can you do this, Amuro? That's why I'm here, and besides, he gave this mobile suit to me. I won't embarrass myself in it. Alright, so I guess Daba has to go that way now. So any assist links where I can go fast? Yes, alright. We're going to do that. And then you can go hinder and weaken him, I suppose. Alright. Amuro Ray has an eye field. Always good. Fin funnels, beam rifle, what you would imagine your kind of standard mech. Like most Gundam units, it has a tendency to suffer from move and fire stuff for its attacks. A bit unfortunate. Amuro Ray, good new type, automatically has hit and run, which instantly makes him better than most Gundam pilots. Deck and attack, so if his skill is 25 or more higher, he does the support attack by himself. All very good. We'll show off fin funnels first on this one. The Wulgaru, the Poseidon, Valve X, conflicts are intensifying on multiple fronts. Char, you're the Supreme Commander of Neo Zeon now. What do you think of this?
戦うことでしか意志を示せないのか。行け、インファンネル。もらった。いかん、脱出だ。
Look at him go, how can a human even move like that? Amuro Ray, he's every bit as strong as I thought. I'm just glad I didn't have to fight him. I would certainly love to study and replicate those maneuvers. I don't think that's going to work. Why not? It's just a matter of data collection and pattern analysis. No, it's beyond all that. I guess I shouldn't expect anything less from Lieutenant Amuro. It's too bad about his machine though, I doubt it'll manage to keep up with him. Alright. Alrighty, we are gonna feed you one kill though. Get you some experience. All units stay alert, there's more incoming. Oh. Cool. So the unknowns are only attacking us. They waited until we were tired out. Are those guys in cahoots with the punks who attacked the A event on Earth? Beats me. Not gonna get an answer out of unmanned machines. There's only one thing to do, rush them and crush them. Captain Bright, the units were designated Valve X and Raku targeting the A advent. Understood, we'll help you intercept them. Thank you, Captain. All units work with Londo Bell to intercept the Postal forces of Valve X. So that's Ichiko Y Fanabert, representative of the A advent. We've had our eye on them. Alright. Shin. Go have fun. Alright, so... yeah, we'll definitely leave those two to you, I guess, which means Camille needs to leg it over to the other side. Alright, so focus for Amuro. Select action. Alright, show off your beam saber.
ここで片付けてやる。恨むなよ。
予測の範囲内か。なぜ答えを急ぎすぎる。混乱に乗じて好き勝手してくれる。
嫌な攻撃をしてくれる。
Alright, so for the secret involving Amuro,
シュのセイバーで。
we've got time for his one. He's already halfway there. He needs 40 at like around chapter 3 or something, apparently, from what I heard. We can't even fight off a single Poseidon Force unit. It's a good thing Shah hasn't made his move yet. If he ends up on the other side, I'm not sure we'd have the strength to oppose him.
目の前に指揮官がいるとは。
回避運動と同時に反撃だ。対空基準走者開始。
Oh, Shin's got Excel now. That's cool. Alright, so we'll have Shin start weakening those. Kind of what we wanted. Intuition.
そのスピード、私でなければ手を焼くが、楽にはしれんぞ。
今回は私の読み勝ちだね。永久の実力見せてもらおうじゃないの。鬼ダッシュだよ、ルーンドラッヘ。よいしょ。
まともに受けたか。
Alright, battleship's finally coming closer to us. So these are Luminuses already, so we don't really need to show them off. Maybe we turn down the attack a little bit though. Again, Amuro has two secrets involved with him. The first one is, I believe, has to do with him having 40 kills by chapter 3 at some point. Another one is a combined kill count of like 90 or so, I want to say. Oh, bullseye. With him and Camille. But if we get him to 40 and Camille gets to 50, perfectly fine. Keep at it, Shin. Yes, you can have one kill. May as well use that gain perk of yours. Alright, nope, not this time. Alrighty, Camille. You have Excel? No, you don't. Oh, support attack will do it though. That's nice. Yeah, we'll Excel on you anyway. Get Camille over this side into the thick of things. Yeah. I mean, he's not gonna be able to see the Mega Particle Cannon anyway, so it doesn't matter. And then Brady can get this attack. Question is who I'm gonna give this one to. Probably Show. So
貴様ら全員地獄へ送ってやるぜ。雷が敵を撃つ。一殺パワーサンダーブレイク。セオリーが通用しない相手か。よく狙えよ。俺の命。
alright, same thing, give you one kill. Alrighty, Amaro.
他にいくらでもやり方はあるはずだ。そこ。もう無理だ。爆発する。
Alright, what do we got here? Um. Yeah, I'll play it safe there. In case there's a crit of some kind. Daba then can come over here and attack sequence, hopefully. Nope, not quite a kill. Not quite a kill until we do this anyway. Yeah, perfect. And then Spirit, Chia, Chizuru. The extra 13. I couldn't ask for a better opportunity. Your head is mine, dab on my road. I'm not some target you can take down as an afterthought. Run your mouth all you can, you're nothing but dirt to the societal forces.
ここで13人衆を止めなくては。行くぞ。ここは強引に。うわー。これは失態だ。
Alright, you got to a nice level 16. I've accomplished our minimum objectives. We need to draw this out any longer. We won somehow. Yeah, the fighting's only going to get worse if they deploy the extra 13 on the front lines in earnest. Alright, so Shale should now be able to excel over there. Perfect, in which case you also get a cheer. Alright, you get Spirit, which is good, because that lets him use his abilities even that much faster. Alright, so clearly still need to feed Shin. You guys need some feeding too, but now might be the time to let everyone kind of get a kill, for experience wise. Except for these ones. Alright, Shin can murder that one though.
永久狙いでいくぜ。やってやるぜ。もうダメだ。持たない。
Alrighty.
ミノフスキー粒子戦闘濃度散布。了解。ミノフスキー粒子散布します。メガ粒子砲発射。
Alright, Doman, come over here. Let's not risk silly stuff. I can't actually beam rifle, so it's fine. Alright, Far, come over here and repair. Cool, we can show off the beam cannon at least.
いけるか。させるか。
Even with that, it still wasn't enough to get it over there. Okay, stab. Fin funnel that one down.
機体の調子は悪くない。いけるはずだ。いけ、フィンファンネル。これで決める。
Alrighty, and then no, you don't need to kill the show because that secret's already been reached. Should definitely repair though, get the experience. Guess maybe we give it to Domin. Yeah, we'll give it to Domin.
Gundam ファイターの誇りにかけて覚悟してもらおう。
俺のこの手が真っ赤に燃える。勝利をつかめとただろき叫ぶ。バークレッツゴーッとフィンガー。キートエンド。
Alright. All hostiles have been neutralized. Thank you for your timely assistance, Representative Chica. Thanks to you, Londinian is safe. The feeling is mutual, you assist us just as much. At the end of the day, it was Lieutenant Amuro Ray who saved the colony. It's good to see you again, Lieutenant. I see you've very changed since we last met. Likewise, Camille, was surprised you were with Neon Zeon. I made the decision that seemed right to me at the time. Camille. By the order of Secretary General Ad, so we've been ordered by the Secretary General Ad to rendezvous with you, Representative Chica. Understood. Allow me to confirm the situation first. Roger. Right, the bridge of the rail column. Then it's settled. Yes, the One Nobel will henceforth travel with the A Advent and assist with its activities. Furthermore, we intend to follow the A Advent's tactical decisions in battle. Oh, I know. I couldn't possibly have the legendary Captain Bright deferring to me. Please don't misunderstand. This isn't to say I won't be voicing my own suggestions when it comes to tactics in combat. However, the A Advent is an independent nation. I don't have any authority to dictate what it should and shouldn't do. In other words, you and I are more or less standing in the same shoes. Though yours are comparatively bigger. Commander Novi Dickens. You do have seniority. I hope I can rely on you when needed. None of that, please. I'm just a mercenary who dropped out of the military. Nothing more than Miss Chica's loyal servant. Still, I must admit it's sad to see the once mighty One Nobel a shell of its former self. It happened when the military was restructured following the new Earth Federation's dissolution. Those who didn't like the Londo Bell's existence must have seen it as a perfect opportunity. I see, hence why you were stripped of your equipment and kicked upstairs under the NLN's management. But forgive me, I understand how rich that must sound coming from a retiree like myself. I know if anything it's a good thing we need soldiers like us. It's a good thing when soldiers like us aren't needed. Quite. For the rest, I prefer to talk about it in person if that's acceptable to you. Very well, you're welcome aboard the A Advent. I'll head there with Lieutenant Amori once we're ready. We'll await your arrival. What do you think? So far my read on her is that she's a smart young lady. That much is obvious, yes. I meant anything beyond that. Sorry, but I'm not a fortune teller or psychologist. You're the one with the eye for people. I'll reserve my judgment in that case. I don't intend to criticize her for her age, but I cannot deny she lacks experience. Agreed, though I've heard Secretary General add that she was trained to be a leader since she was a child. We'll operate under the A Advent for now, but it's hard to know how things will go in the future. Only time will tell. Until then, we just have to watch the A Advent and Representative Chica from the sidelines. Working as spies sure is rough. I prefer it to fighting Shah, at least. No arguments there. Right, hang on. And you've been with Neozona this whole time, Camille. Yes, ma'am. I'm essentially on loan to the A Advent right now. I was so worried about you, you never contacted us. I'm sorry, Far. Still, we're glad that you're safe. You disappeared without a trace right after the Revolutionary War. Camille. Lieutenant Amuro. As things have calmed down, I'd like to hear about Shah. Yes, sir, I wanted to talk about him too. So that's the fabled Amuro Ray, huh? He seems like a nice guy. But we all saw just how tough he really is. Yeah, he reacted to things that had, like he had eyes all over his body. It was wild. They call the extremely perceptive people like him new types. New types, huh? Been quite a while, Amuro Ray. I'm happy to see you're doing well. Alright, you're with Hayes, if I recall. Yes, I'm Sukinoa Forte. Please call me Forte. Are you the only member of them with the A Advent? I am. The head is on another mission right now, and with the rest of Hayes' main force. What's this, Forte? Who would have thought a tomboy like you would turn into a love-struck schoolgirl in front of Amuro Ray? Cram it, Takuma. Unit seems like a fun one. Really, I mean, sure, they're a lively bunch, but Lieutenant Amuro, what happened to the new Gundam? It was finally completed at the end of the last war, right? The new was confiscated with the Zeta Gundam when the London Bell was restructured. I'm not sure where it is now. I see. I somehow doubt anyone, but you could handle it though. Yeah, Captain Bright made an appeal along the same lines, but it never went anywhere. It's good to see you again, Astronauge. Hey there, the London Bell's mobile suits were moved to the A Advent, so I had no choice but to follow. Pleased to be working with you all again. Why are you staying at Amuro? Can't you just talk to him? You make it sound so easy. Isn't it? You're on the same side now. Who cares about ancient history? Or do you still have a grudge from Amuro got you during the Revolutionary War? No, that's not it. Sounds like that's it exactly. Shut it, Camille. You must be part of the force dispatched by Neo Zeon. We'll be allies from here on out. I look forward to working with you. And you're just okay with that? Okay with what? Isn't Shah Aznable your arch-rival? We may go together like oil and water, but that's not going to go to war with each other over the same personal conflict. If Neo Zeon wants to go to the conciliation route, then I'll accept it. You've really mellowed out, huh? That's not it. Inside, I struggle with whether to trust him or not. Lieutenant Amuro. He brought together the independent colonies, became a mediator between Earth and space, and led Neo Zeon into the fight against external threats. His actions probably make him a hero in the public eyes. That's because he is. The captain's doing great things. I just don't get what he's thinking. Does he intend to take the Dokkan name and step up in his place? I just can't puzzle out what he's really after. The reason I went to him was to find that out. Did you find an answer? Unfortunately not, sir. The only things I discovered was how insignificant I am. I see. Actually, he wants to talk to you directly, sir. And he gave me his transmission code to give to you. Shah did. It's your choice if you want to use it, but I think a one-on-one conversation could be the right move. Alright, if that's what Shah wants, I'll give it to him. Meanwhile, in Char's room. I'm glad to hear you safely joined the AA event. Thanks to your awfully thorough preparations. I'm sure I'm the Supreme Commander now. My position affords me that kind of power. You don't like it? That's not it. You're doing the right thing. That's what makes this hard to believe. Ever the harsh one. You were the one who turned traitor. But I didn't call you to dredge up the revolutionary war after all this time. I want to know what you're really after. I found my path, so now I'm walking down it. That's the honest truth. I hope I can trust you on that. You can. Thanks for settling all of this up. I'll drop the prejudice now. You finally cracked a smile. I'm sorry, you've just changed so much that I'm struggling to process it all. Understandable, especially after we fought to what should have been to the death in the final battle of the Revolutionary War. Tell me, what made you change? There wasn't just one thing. Harmon, Gilbert Durandal, Mialio Peacecraft, Trey Kushvanada, all of them fought for their ideal futures, but I no longer knew if those futures could be achieved through conflict. And then there was Wish V. Fraternity's death. His death is what put a stop to the all-out destruction between the Earth and space. It's not just in the sense of them losing a leader. That man made himself the target of all the world's hatred and took it with him to the grave. That gave me time to think. I see. And then there's you. Remember when you told me back during the war that I was too impatient for a solution? That weighed on me. So I decided to wait a bit longer to see how the world turned out. And then the new Earth Federation dissolved before you got your answer. Yes, when that gave the Space Noise their independence in the most unexpected way, I lost my reason to fight. However, I already reclaimed the name of Shah, so I had no choice but to find a new path. Nothing's ever easy for the son of a martyr, huh? If nothing else, I'd like to think I have a better idea of what I should be doing now than I did back when I was Quattro Pagina. Enough to show my face at least. Hearing something like that from you in the way you are now makes me proud. That's why I want you to observe the A event in my stead. It's dangerous on multiple levels. Incredible power always brings conflict with it. That ship could become the Joker card of this era, and times are beginning to change. I'm counting on you, Amuro. The world needs your strength. Don't give me too much credit, I'm just a pilot. Still, I'll do what I can to live up to being the Red Comet's rival. Don't let me down. I'll take the new Gundam mass production type as payment. You won't get any thanks from me. Nor would I expect any. We're looking into what became of the new and Zeta Gundams as well, but we haven't had much success. Sounds to me like you already know everything that's happening on our end. Know the enemy and know yourself, as the saying goes. Not that we're enemies anymore, of course. True. I think we can leave it here for today. I wouldn't want to overstate my welcome. Hope we can find time to share a drink when we next meet. Yeah, I'll be looking forward to it. Stay alive, alright? The Red Comet's rival won't die that easy. Well, have you released Amuro and I? No, that's not it. The three of us have just taken a single step forward, that's all. I have to wonder where we'll go next. So, it is interesting to see Shah's counterattack go in a completely different route. So that's it. Shah as well never makes his move. And I suppose that means the first Neo-Zeo War is simply the Neo-Zeon War now. This is cause for celebration. Agreed. The preparations are almost complete. All that is left is understood. Just about time for us to take the stage. So the OG baddie is going to show themselves finally. Alright, so we get astronauts as the assist crew, and optional parts for the incom. Basically use them in atmosphere. Alright. Alright, so that's all looking pretty good. Cookie will get her stuff probably in the next map. All I have to do is use it twice. That's pretty good. Don't need to use KO next map or Rupert because they'll level up and they'll get wasted anyway. So I'll probably just feed the Mary train. What do we got? Alright, so we got already side quest there. Majestic Prince Sortie. I'm kind of happy I didn't rush to do that right away. It turns out the one I've been looking for is only a temporary join. Boo-hoo. Oh, here we go. Amara and Camille have a score of at least 90. Yay. Nice that they showed the locked maps. But I'm not seeing Shin anywhere. It was here though. Alright. Assign assists. First things first. Where is... Cool, so we'll definitely have to try and get those up as well at some point. Not changing anything for the moment though. First things first, of course. Get that. And that'll be next. Alright, customization. Equip parts. Amaro, if you'd be so kind to... Who has it? Dunbine. Yeah, we'll give it to you. For now. Then... I mean, you may as well take the support AI. Alrighty,
これからの戦いのために万全の準備を。
I believe it's the Dunbine I should throw all my money into at this exact second. But that's a problem for the next episode, so thank you for watching everyone, and I will catch you on the next one.